Good morning, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. Welcome to my party pen. Come in, come in. If you've been here before, you already know what to do. Keep your shoes on and stop in the kitchen. If you are not, no, if you are new here, keep your shoes on, stop in the kitchen, and get you some keep other people alive juice. Then come on in and sit down and have a seat because we are about to read Das Bible in a very inappropriate way. Want to know what it says? I want you to know what it says. But I also want to know what it says. So we are going to have a good time. Good time, good time. So we left off yesterday trying to figure out what the word revile meant. Turns out it does mean like, grossed out, right? And then God saying, don't revile any other gods. So don't be grossed out by other gods, right? Why would that be a God rule? Uh, so I, in my mind, left off like, why the fuck would God say that? And I have not found an answer on why God would say that, because God wouldn't say that. Why would God say that? Because God didn't say it. Anyway, I am Nikki K the Great. I will be the one narrating this here story for you. So, um, be prepared because this is a wild ass book and I am a wild ass Nikki. So, pack a bowl. Listen, we're down to like roaches and shit because I'm waiting on the weed man. So, we've got roaches. Hope that's okay. Or if you brought weed, please feel free to share it because I could use some regular weed until the weed man gets here. You know what's really funny is there was a time in my life that I was waiting on the snowman. And now I'm not. It's so exciting. Speaking of past things, just real quick, and then we can wake and bake. Don't worry. When I was in prison with a lot of baby rapers and baby smashers. Okay? And I only bring this up because right around the way is that Doerman guy, the one that killed his kids. And everybody's like, oh man, he's gonna suffer in prison. Man, it's gonna be so awesome. He's gonna get dead. It's like, prison wasn't like that for any of the baby smashers or baby rapers in prison. And I was in fucking Philadelphia, well, it's Pennsylvania State Prison. You know what I mean? Like, no baby rapers or baby smashers were beat up in there. It was no orange is the new black. As a matter of fact, I have to keep my mouth shut sometimes because they use prison to scare my kids. And I have to keep my mouth shut because prison is not like that. At least for me it wasn't, but probably because I keep my head down and my nose clean. And I always have my shoes tied. There's always a plan B. But I don't know. Prison wasn't like that. And I feel like it's going to be the same way for this baby killer. Ain't nothing going to happen to this guy. Because there's other baby killers in the fucking prison around the way. There's a prison right over there. There's a lot of baby killers in there, some of them famous. Well, as famous as a baby killer can get, I guess. People on the news. That's kind of what I mean. Baby killers we know of, and nothing ever happens to them. It, y- you'll see Dateline interviews with John Wayne Gacy. He has Dateline interviews all the time, and he's a baby killer. You know, he's a kid killer. I I think that Idaho 4 guy would be beat up before this baby killer would. I I don't know, but I don't see it because I was in prison with baby grapers and fucking killers, baby killers. Ain't nothing happened to them. They got more commissary than I did. See, and that's the one thing that pissed me off about prison. Baby grapers and baby killers get commissary every week. But people that are in there for things like I was in there for, we get commissary every once in a while because nobody wants to give uh, well, at least nobody wanted to give me money for commissary. But these baby killers did at mothers that killed their babies, mothers that turned their babies into dinner and fed them to her husband. She even got commissary. Nothing happened to her. So I don't know. That's just, it makes me so mad. People are like, you're going to get beat up in prison. It's like, that never happens. But again, maybe girl prison is different. Maybe it was the prison that I was in. Who knows? Who knows? But you can look on the news and the people that make it on the news for killing stuff and killing people, like 3 years down the road, we're going to see a 60 Minutes from this guy. Ain't nothing going to happen to him. Maybe he'll get beat up once, twice, maybe. But they're gonna try to do a dateline with this guy or something. Why exactly did you kill your chitlins? I killed my chitlins because of my wife. My wife was gonna leave me because I'm angry. He should get beat up for that. Nobody ever beats up men for beating on women. Why the fuck would a jail guy beat up a guy for joining him in jail? It's very few times that I have I don't know. I don't know. Cause really the one prison fight I was in. It was one punch and it was over. It was me that got punched, by the way, with a combination lock. Bow right in the face. I got a little scar. This right here. And I was only in there for stupid shit. No, I'm sorry, but I can't handle it. The reason will get beat up in prison. It's like, no, the fuck he's not. You're gonna see a 60 minutes with this dude. Watch. Just throwing that out there. People who get their hopes up. He's gonna be beat up in jail. And I doubt it. But then there is a prison here, a male prison here. They call it the Gladiator School. I don't know. They might just call it that for the hell of it. But it's called Gladiator School. And apparently the inmates beat up on each other. But this dude, I think, is in a different county than that prison, so he might not be going there. But again, like I said, I doubt he's gonna get beat up, and I'm willing to bet there's gonna be a 60 minutes. Just saying. I don't get my hopes up for these people to get beat up in prison. And I have to keep my mouth shut when they try to scare little kids with prison. I gotta stop myself from going, it's not like that. But again, I was told male prison is different than female prison. They got the same rules. There is the same rules. But then, too much testosterone in one room together, somebody's liable to get beat up. If that guy keeps his mouth shut, ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Because you can go through prison and end up better on the other side. It depends on if you can keep your head down, your nose clean, and your shoes tied. Don't get ready, stay ready. Listen, it's a whole thing. But I don't know. That's my opinion. Because again, I was in lockup with baby killers. Ain't nothing happened to them except for they got more commissary. Which was the. If there's ever any reason to be jealous in jail, it's that. Baby killers get commissary, like loads of it. And I don't know what family member is like, oh yeah, I'll give you $100 a week. Yeah, I know, you killed your baby, I know, but I'm gonna give you $100 a week in commissary. Who rewards these people? Listen, I was in jail for something stupid. Drug charges. But I asked to go to prison though. I told the judge, if you let me go, I'm coming back. Send me to prison. I need a GED. Oh, anyway, that was it. So, we are going to wait on the weed man and read chapter 23. Get ready. All right, chapter 23. Ah, okay. So, are your shoes still on? You still got some juice? Is your bowl packed? All right, let's go. Chapter 23. You shall not raise a false report. Do not. Hey, what? What the fuck? Okay, let's see. That's why I don't want to wear sunglasses. My eyes are so bad, though. You will not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Alright, so don't be an asshole. Don't be a dickhead. Do not follow a multitude to do either. What? What does that say? That didn't say that. It says, do not follow a bunch of people to do evil. And do not speak. Hold on. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many. To wrest judgment. Rest, W-R-E-S-T. So is it like, don't go with a posse of dudes to beat up his wife because he said she did? Something like that. I wonder. Neither shall thou countenance a poor man in his cause. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, something about countenance a poor man in his cause. If you meet your enemy's ass or ox going astray, you have to bring it back. If you see the ass of him that hates you lying under his burden, and hold on, if you see the donkey of the one that hates you lying under his burden, and you wouldn't help him. Oh, so if this ass is being hard for him and you don't want to help, you better go help. You shall not rest the judgment of thy poor in his cause. So this says this again. It's W-R-E-S-T. So, but it says the rest of the poor man twice. 2 different times. Where the fuck? Where am I in life? Okay. Okay. Stay away from fake shit. And the innocent and the righteous slay you. Wait a minute. Wait. Surely. Okay. Thou shalt not rest the judgment of thy poor in his cause. Keep thee far from a false matter. And the innocent and the righteous slay you not, for I will not justify the wicked. So don't be fake because you'll end up getting killed. And I wanted to read the hard copy because I thought it'd be easier to understand than that wordy internet copy. And here I am not understanding. Ah, terrible. Okay. So don't be around fake shit because God's gonna kill you too. And you shall take no gift, for the gift binds the wise and perverts the words of the righteous. Yes, 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 so much yes. If you don't oppress a stranger, no, you will not oppress a stranger, for you know the heart of a stranger, seeing as you were strangers in Egypt. Yeah, listen, none of these people nowadays even know what that is. These Jews nowadays don't care. Ugh. They've been to Egypt. I'm sure they got a summer house there. And 6 years you shall sow your land and gather the fruits. But the seventh year let it rest, that the poor of thy people may eat, and what they leave. Okay, the seventh year, don't do nothing. Just see what comes up and then give it to the poor and the animals. Okay. In like manner, you shall deal with your vineyard and your olive yard 6 days. And on the seventh day, you rest, that your ox and all your animals may rest. And like everybody in your house needs to rest on the seventh day, animals and everything. And in all things that I have said, hold on, listen. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, not a God word, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of your mouth. Hold on. And in all things that I have said to you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Yeah, but they don't follow this rule. If this means what I think it means, no. Because, like I said, from the tent on, they keep adding other gods' shit to your religion. We read it all throughout here. We're about to read it right now, and then we're going to read it. It changes. So, whatever circumspect means, they did not do that. Okay. 3 times you will keep a feast to me in the year. You shall keep the feast of unleavened bread. Okay. You shall eat unleavened bread as I commanded, in the time appointed of the month Abib. For in it you came from Egypt. April. Abib is April. Why don't I have pen? Okay. First feast is in April. This is also Passover. Okay. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. And none shall appear before me empty. I don't know what that means. And the feast of harvest, the first fruits of your labor, which you have sown in the field, and the feast of ingathering is at the end of the year. So hold on. Okay, feast of the harvest. And is this one like? What the fuck is even happening? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, Feast of Harvest. Does this start at the first day of harvest, though? Listen. Okay. At the Feast of the Gathering, which is in the end of the year. So what month is the end of the year? Okay. Feast of Harvest and Feast of Gathering. And we're this is the end of the year. End year. All right. These are the feasts I want to look for because I think this is the only time this is mentioned. Okay. Ooh. Feast of Gathering. No, in gathering. Whatever that means. Okay. 3 times in 1 year, all the males will appear before the Lord. Oh, okay. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, neither shall the fat of my sacrifice remain until morning. So eat the bacon until 7. 7 at night, eat the bacon. It is not bacon. It is not bacon fat. It is not gravy fat. First fruits. Okay. The first of the first fruits of your land you shall bring to the church. We don't have a church yet, but you're going to bring it into God's house. You shall not seethe a kid in his mother's milk. Ooh. So, oh my God. Don't milk the mom and then kill her baby and then put the baby in It's drinking milk. That's so brutal. Okay. Do not see. Behold. Okay, that phone call was to tell me do not open anything in your email that starts with the word one. If it starts with the word one, don't open it. They say it's Russian something, so it's probably Ukrainian. And they want to take over everybody's computer to try to retcon everything that's going on. But I don't know anything. I just a small guy, don't know. But anyway, don't open anything with the word one in it in the email. Okay. So God said, the Lord said, okay, I send an angel before you to keep you in the way and to bring you into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgression. Or, no, for my name is in him. It seems like a Jesus thing, don't it? This guy's a fuckwad. Don't fuck with this guy. This guy. He's not a nice guy. He does good things, but he's not nice. It seems like a Jesus thing. Okay. But if you shall indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then hold on. But if you indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto your enemies and an adversary unto your adversaries. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that seems like something God would say, though. Does seem like that's what he would say. Okay. For my angel shall go before you and bring you into, shall go before you and bring you in unto the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, the Canaanites, the Canaanites, the Hivites, the Jebusites. I will cut them off. All of these things come from a Jew. Well, they come from the original people. They're fighting their own people. Some of these people are their cousins and nephews. They fight each other. Listen, big guy. These are the same people. But okay. You shall not bow down to their gods, nor serve them. Don't do any of what they do. Overthrow them and quite break down their images. So you're gonna go in here and be like dun 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 dun. Dun. You're gonna limp biscuit it up, dude. You're just gonna keep rolling, 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 and then you're gonna break stuff. Okay. So we're gonna break these people. Okay. And you shall serve the Lord your God, and he will bless your bread and your water. I will take the sickness away from the midst of you. There shall nothing, no, there shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in your land. The number of your days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before you. I will destroy the people to whom you shall come, and I will make all your enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which will drive out the Hivite, the Canaanite, the Hittite from before you. I will not drive them out from before you in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against you. By little and little I will drive them out before you, until you will be increased and inherit the land. And I will set my bounds from the Red Sea unto the Sea of the Philistines, and from the desert to the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and you shall drive them out before you. You shall make no covenant with them or their gods. They shall not dwell in thy land, lest they make you sin against me. For if you serve their gods, it's gonna be all bad. If you fuck around, you will find out, son. Okay, so these people are to make no covenant with them or their gods. And God's like, I'm gonna fuck these people up for you. It's going to be a good time. But I'm not going to do it so fast. No, 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 no. I'm gonna do it a little bit. Little Jew here, little Jew there. Pretty soon, little Jews everywhere. All good time. They're not Jews. They're not Hebrews either. But the people that they are talking about right here end up becoming Jews. Well, supposedly. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I know them as Jews, so I'm sorry if I keep calling them that but I don't know. Oh my God, I'm the worst ever. I love you. I am the worst ever. But I needed to say that about this guy. This, what was his name? The guy from Ohio around the way. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's very hyperbolic that they're like, he's gonna get beat up in prison. No, he's not, because there's other baby killers in prison. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You'll see a 60 Minutes with this guy in a couple years, and he'll be just fucking fine. I don't know. But again, they do have a prison in Ohio called Gladiator School. So I don't exactly know, but there are a lot of baby killers and stuff that are in prison and still get fucking behavior panel analyzed and shit. So I don't know. I don't see this guy getting beat up in prison. I just don't see a prison. And again, I have to stop saying that prison wasn't that bad because people think prison is that bad, and it's like, not really. But I don't know. Okay. Because all the prisons have the same rules, and rules are rules. And these guards ain't fucking their job up for no criminal. Just saying. Anyway, anyway. Thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, your shoes tied. Learn word magic. It's so important. Word magic, word magic, word magic. Learn it. That's what politics talk. Politic people talk. Word magic. Learn it. So, thank you. I love you. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Bye.